There we go. I got everything. Yep. Okay. So let's look at where we left off last week. I'm looking at my Git log. Okay, so last week we created the email components and filled them in with our sources. We have the pipeline, and so today what we want to do is take care of the backend API that will power the whole thing. So this part right here. So if we zoom in, we have our publishing service, we have the user service, the database is set up, we have the post service. Now what we want to do is this part in the middle, starting perhaps with the web server, and then creating a background task. So basically the way I'm thinking about it is the web server is going to have an endpoint that is going to trigger the publishing. This is going to be done with a background task so that I don't have to, like, FastAPI has a background task feature. Yeah, right there. I missed it. That allows you to basically take care of a long task without holding the request, the HTTP request. So you can send the response and then taking care of this task in the background, just like so. So you write your, I think the way it works is, yeah, you can do it like this way, or you can create a task function. So basically, we could have like our publishing service here as a function, and then here would be the endpoint to start the publishing process, the pipeline, and we would do this to like trigger it and then send a message to say, all right, it's running. And we could even have like something like a status where I could check that everything's going on all right, or things like that. Okay, so that's that. And then the other thing that we'll have to take care of is the ranking service. So right now, I think I'm just having the front page items. It'll be time to look at how we can implement a naive Bayes model. Very simply, it's basically a word frequency algorithm. So we'll see how we can do that. I could use something like scikit-learn to do it, but I think it's fun to build it from scratch, and I don't want to install a big library just for that. Anyway, let's get started. So I've made a few changes here. So I'm just gonna add this here. Okay, docs. Okay, I'll add a change log. Yeah, forget about that. I'm even gonna remove it actually, so it doesn't bother us. I'm gonna say docs add change log. Alright, cool. So what we want to do is set up FastAPI. So let's look at that. For the quick setup, Okay. Where is the quick setup? Okay, it's just FastAPI, right? Okay, cool. Pip install FastAPI and UVcorn standard. Then I can create my main file over there. So I'm gonna say API/main. I'm gonna copy paste all of that. Great. And then we have that. So I've created a make file to take care of this. Right there. So that's the command. So that I can just, okay, just a sec. Need to set up my interpreter. Oh no, it's in backend and bin Python. Can I do that? Find. Here, bin and Python. I never know which one I should select. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? These are all aliases, right? Perhaps I should pick the biggest one. I don't think it matters. Let's see if it does. Sounds like it does. What? How about if I reload the window? So let's just write down everything we'll have. So the first thing we'll have is a sign up endpoint. It's gonna be a post request. Oh, starting with the tricky things, right? Okay, so pydantic base model is what I need. Okay, and I need to create a class item. Okay, so what I want is a class create user input and the base model, and in that we'll have just an email type string and a password types. No, we don't have password. I think that's all we have, right? And so here I'm gonna say sign up or create user. We're gonna have create user input. Let's just call it input. No. Okay, is this how it works? Item, yep, int item, okay. And I should have email within that. Okay, cool. this is where I think I have a db utils db. What is that? Okay. So it's a wrapper. I don't have Prisma in my... I do? Okay, anyway. So DB is just a... okay, fine. So I think what I should be able to do is this. And say from utils.db, import db. And then I should be able to say how does that work? No, not this one. Not pi. Await f db equal prisma. Okay, so I can just say I should have kept an example here. I think the way it works is I can say this. If I say def get users, I say add db. I think the way it works is that I have db here of type Prisma, I guess, right? I'm not gonna say that, and I'm gonna say email. Oh no, I don't need that. I can then say return, no. Yeah. Return db dot users. No, how does it work? I think it does work like that. From Prisma dot models import. Oh, I know. I think I need to do this thing where let's check the documentation, but I think I need to run the Prisma thing. Prisma client Python, yep. Prisma db push. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Where is my Prisma file? It's here in the source folder, right? Yep. So in my make file, if I have to say this, I'm gonna have to say Python m or Prisma schema.prisma, right? Yeah. Prisma db push. Maybe I can say generate or db push. Let's just say db push. What is gonna happen if I say make db? Doesn't look like it's working. Oh, it does. Sorry. Doesn't look good. What did I do? Isn't it what I did here? Oh, I forgot the. Okay. Okay. And can I say db push and db generate? Is that a thing? Yep. But it was perhaps here, right? Generate. Yes, command line. What is that? Here. Add supporters for modifying Prisma client. Here. What? NPX? Oh, okay. Prisma generate. Okay, cool. Oh, there's one thing I haven't seen before. This fetch thing. I don't think I'm gonna have to use fetch. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so what I can do to make sure it's gonna work is this. Alright, cool. And it doesn't look like it's working. Why though? Can't resolve? Yeah. For that one, cannot resolve. Oh yeah, that's not the right one. Perhaps I should select and bin Python 3. I think it worked. Yes, cool. So user is not accessed, okay. Can I get back to Prisma? Yes, it's here. But anyway, I should be able to Sure, I'm not doing it properly, but anyway. Yeah, that's great. Finding DB user. Okay, so it's gonna be something like this. Async DB user dot find. Is it find many? Yep. And then in here, I'm gonna say get users, and I'm gonna say print that. Let's try. So here, I'm gonna go to source, or I'm just gonna say Python source dot. No, not main. Utils dot db. There you go. So here it's exactly the same thing. I'm gonna say this is an async, so I'm gonna have to say await db. So this has to take, is it gonna work though? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say sign up. And here I'm gonna say def create user. Boom, there you go. It's gonna take db. And what is db? What is db really? Prisma, it's a Prisma. Yeah, it's Prisma, right? I don't care. Email string, and the way it's gonna work, it's async, has the db thing here, and what I'm gonna do is return await db user create, right? I think it's create. Yep, data email, like so. And so here I can say create user with this email thing, being create user input dot email, like so. Okay, I'm just curious to see if Python decorator type safe. Oh, I know how I should do it. The way I should do it is this db thing. I should put it at the end and say db is union of Prisma and none, and it's equal to none. And then here I'm going to say Prisma. Okay. And of course I'm going to say if not db return no none, like so. And just to give it an example here, I'm going to say the same thing, union of Prisma and none, and it's equal to none, right? And of course I'm gonna have to I need to import async IO. No, I do not. Don't need this. I need from typing import union. And here I'm gonna say the same thing. If not db return none. There you go. Just so that I have an example and making sure it does work. Yeah, it will work because I'm doing that here at the very end. Cool. So this will work. And so here, the call is not used, user weight or assign result to variable. So I can say user equal this. And then perhaps I can return the user. Perhaps should I do that? I don't know. I don't think I have to. Yeah, I don't think I have to. I don't know. Let's do it anyway. And then the important one is gonna be that one, post. It's gonna be publish, def publish. I don't think I'm gonna have anything here, but I want to look at the headers to find the authentication. So how am I gonna do that? So FastAPI authorization header. What? Okay, token URL, token. What is that? Okay, run it. Unicorn main app reload. Check it. Authorize button. You already have a shiny new authorize button. What was it? Password bearer. What is the token URL? Here, token URL refers to a relative URL token that we haven't created yet. As it's a relative URL, it's equivalent to token. Because we're using a relative URL, if your API was located at this, then it will refer to that. But if your API was located using a relative URL, this endpoint path, operation declares to the URL. It's not clear. I just want to do a simple check. Let me do a simple check. Okay, now I like that. HTTP basic. So I can say credentials is that. Credentials. Correct username bytes is correct username. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. Fine. I'll see that later on, but okay. Just to have it here for later reference. This is how it works. Come here at the security thing, and then the credentials look like this. Let me put that here. And then I'm gonna say print credentials. Alright. And of course the depends comes from FastAPI. Depends, and I'd like to have status as well, and HTTP exception. Cool. Alright, I think we have it all. And this is where, so let me do that. To do, check credentials, and the other to do is gonna be launch the background task. So let's look at this background task now. So the way background tasks work is that I don't need that. Alright, background task. How does that work? Dependency injection. What? Using background task. Alright, first import background tasks. Alright, and define a parameter in your path operation function with a type declaration of background tasks. Okay. There we go, and then I can say background tasks.add task, and this is where I can say publish emails. And then I can pass in a few things, but I don't want to do that. I should have a publishing service where everything happens. This is where I should be launching the whole pipeline. Message, some notification. Okay, so write notification takes an email and a message. Alright, with open as email file, and it does this. Okay, create a function to be run as the background task. It is just a standard function that can receive parameters. Okay, it can be an async def or normal def function. In this case, the task function will write to a file. Okay, and as the write operation doesn't use async and await, we define the function with normal def. And then you add the task, and then you want to do background tasks. I don't understand that part. What is that? Depends get query. if queue message. Wow, that's a mess. Oh, nice. Okay, I think I understand what's going on here. No, I don't. We're doing twice the same thing. Anyway. Okay, so publish email. So how are we gonna structure our thing? We have our API here to sign up, so users can sign up. We have our post service, which is gonna get all the posts and stuff. Yeah, nice. Then we have our publishing service, which does what? It builds the emails and then send the email. And the way this works is this. So again, I'm just gonna say, I think I had a main file. Exactly. So that is not where I'm gonna do that. Even though I might want to do this here and call it init, like so, and then so what I'm saying here, is this working? Yep. This is where I get all users. I don't have that in user. I do. Okay. So I can just say optional, right? But then I need to put it here. There you go. Write your queries here. If not db, return none. Raise. Error. Okay, type error, value error. Let's just value error, and then I can say missing db. There has to be an argument error, right? Nope. Arg. Input error then. Value error. Okay, cool. I'm doing the same thing over here. Alright, optional, none. Alright, and yeah, here. Oops. There you go. I think I'm good. Now this users async await. Nice. Can I do that? Really? No, I don't think I can. Oh, but if I do this, let me think. I think I can just do that, right? I don't need this. I do. I do. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Get all users. List user is not awaitable. What do you mean? So I should say coroutine. Is that the trick? What is users here? But a list of user, right? It's gonna be done automatically, right? Okay, cool. I don't need to say that. It's gonna be done automatically. Right, cool. So now we should be good. Yep. Problem is this. Coroutine result of async function call is not used. Use await or assigned to variable. Oh, okay. I guess return. I can't do await, right? So I need to say something like message. Return done. Okay, so I have this run. Let's call it run pipeline. Eesh. Run publish. So in the run publish, what I do is first I get all my users with their history. And when I say that I'm only taking the verified users, then I retrieve the top posts with a limit of 5. And then for each user in that list, I get their best of. And I take only 3 items. And then I build the email. And I put this here. Okay. Or perhaps I should say HTML. There you go. Send email. You know what? Let's keep message. I send that and I'm good. Perhaps I should even do that. Right? I don't know if it's gonna work, but from tqdm.auto import tqdm. There you go. So we good. We have all our structure. And so now here I can say from services import run publish. And here I can say run publish. There you go. And what is going on here? Non-default argument follows default argument. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, cool. So that means I should be able to post that. Oh, and should have a create user, right? Yeah, create user already exists. Optional string. So I'm gonna say optional, and then here from services user create user. Cool. All right. Let's see if that works. I should be able to say make dev. No modules named utils. Interesting. Probably because it's source.utils. Same thing here, source.services. Or perhaps just that. No, this. How about that? No module named utils. Oh, where is it? Services user. Utils. Other thing I'm looking at is this: ignoring old commands for target DB. What does it mean? DB push? What's the problem with that? Nice. I'm just gonna look at this before make file command. No, I don't want to do that. How do I run the make file command? Come on. Generally looks like this: command, prerequisites. What? Why is that? Now, to make this happen, it uses the file system timestamps as a proxy to determine if something has changed. This is a reasonable heuristic because file timestamps typically will only change if the files are modified, but it's important to realize that this isn't always the case. You could, for example, modify a file and then change the modified timestamp of that file to something old. If you did, make would incorrectly guess that the file hadn't changed and thus could be ignored. Okay, so blah, you need a what runs third? The following ultimately runs all three targets. When you run make in the terminal, it will build a program called blah in a series of steps. So these are prerequisites to all of the above. If you delete blah.c, all three targets will be rerun. If you edit it and thus change the timestamp to new, the first two targets will run. If you run touch blah o and thus change to newer than blah, then only the first target will run. If you change nothing, none of the targets will run. Try it out. Wow, okay, there's a lot to learn about that, but what I want to know is, how is it called? This thing here, targets. The targets are file names separated by spaces. Typically, there's only one per row. So the targets should be a file name. Oh yeah, that's why it doesn't work then. So what I should do is db.push and db push and db generate rather. That's what I should do. Okay. Get it. Anyway, okay. So just to test that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say that this is a get endpoint, and then I'm gonna go here and where is it? I think it's localhost 8000. Shouldn't work. Yep, not found. Publish. How about publish? What? What do you mean? Connection to this site is private. Really? Shoot. I'm gonna do this. And retry. No. Okay. But if I look at this, cannot be called from a running event loop. What? How about if I do this? No. What do you mean? Oh, what is that? Coroutine db.locals.g was never awaited. Huh. Run publish. Get all users. What is that? Is it this? Nope. Get all users. I do that. I can probably do this, but I don't want to. No, it should be alright. What is going on? What's wrong? Run publish. It can be an async stuff. Coroutine. Okay. But if I reload this, there's an error. Async io.run cannot be called from a running event loop. What is it supposed to mean? That's my wrapper function that doesn't work. Here, async io.run. Cannot be called within a running loop. Okay. So I think what is going on here is that okay, I get it. I get it. So I shouldn't do this thing with DB and stuff. All I should really do, I don't need to do that. What I need to do is Prisma. Nope, sorry, DB. What is going on? Okay, this is what I need to do here. I should do def get DB async. Okay, connect. And I should say Prisma equal Prisma await Prisma dot connect, and then at the end say await Prisma return Prisma. That's the idea, right? But it's never gonna. I don't like that. So here, import db Python relative import alias. How does it work? Okay, yes, that's what I want to do. You need to use from import bar. Oh, so I can say from utils import db, and I should be able to say db equal okay. This is not how it's gonna work. But what I had in mind is can I say db.connect? Yes, I can. Oh, so I guess I can do db equal db.connect. like so. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Okay, never mind. I go into my main function, and the way it should work is I should say from utils import db, and then I can say run publish. Oh gosh, oh gosh. This is where I need it. db equal then from where utils import db as I'm not gonna say that. From utils.db import connect. I'm gonna do that. db equal await connect, like so. And then at the end, I can say db.disconnect. Yes, that's how I should do it. And I can do this here. Nice. Okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. And here I should say def async test. Right. This is how I should do it. Await connect. And I'm gonna say db, and then I'm gonna say verify user. It's gone. Oh yeah. From utils.db import connect. There you go, and then verify user. Where's verify user? I need an email, so I'm gonna say this. Test.com, and I'm gonna provide the DB here. There you go, and I should await that as well. And that's it. And then here I can say test. That's it. User. Like so. Okay. Let's see if this works. Disconnect async. Yeah, okay. I need to do that. And if we go back to main, now this should work. It is reloading. All right. Did it work? Nope. Oh shoot. Okay, I have a lot of problems in here. Okay, so it's gonna be in the publish thing. I'm doing a lot of with open, where I'm gonna have to say I think I'm just have to say source. Where do I start? I mean API, or do I have to say source slash components? Right. Cool. I can just do that. should be all I need. Okay, finished. Okay. Oh, nice. And then we see that this is running in the background. Oh, shoot. What happened? Non-type. Inline send email in login, blah blah blah, SMTP, response exception. Okay. So I have a problem with my environment variables, I think. So let me look at that. Backend source. Oh, I've put this into source. Perhaps that's the problem. Let me try again. Okay, let's try that again. Boom, we've sent the response. Now this thing is running in the background like we wanted to. Oh, yes, it did work. That's amazing. I should. Okay. Nice. Yes, it. Oof. Preview. I see a preview I don't like. We did it. Ooh, that's a nice one. The need to read. Oh, yeah. That makes me think of one last thing we need to do, which is the redirect thing. So what we need in our API main is app.get what is it, click, yep, def redirect, we're gonna have queue, which is, I'm gonna have to look at the example they give. Where can I find that? First, query parameters is the one I want. So the way my link works is this. So I click on there. Let's say click here. What do I get? I get this. Okay, cool. Limit, skip int, limit. Okay, so I can just do that. So it's more like this URL, and the URL has a thing here at the end. Let me just take a quick pause. So I was saying that the structure of this is that. So first we have the API URI, then we have click, and then we have the URL. And the idea here is to say this, right? UID. That's why I changed that. So in my publish thing, link tracker, I shouldn't do that actually. No, I shouldn't do that. New URL. No. What I need to do is just that URL, and then UID is equal to UID. As simple as that, right? And I'm interested to know where I'm using that, right? Okay. User.id, that's great. That means here I have UID equal 3. Great. So if you do that. Oh, and this is URL. So new URL, I don't need that. I don't need URL parse. Neither. Don't need that. That means I do not need that, nor that, nor that. I don't need any of that shit. That's all I need. And I can even have a link tracker equal lambda. Can I do this? There you go. Link tracker is now a function. Oh, I think I can do URL string. Let's see how it works. Python lambda function type hints. Variable 1, variable 2, and then this is the output. Okay. Do I have that? Typing, I can just say callable. And then here I can say callable. Boom. Oops. And this is a string, int, and a string. There we go. And so I can say this, but then that means this is an int, but it's not a problem. Okay, cool. So that means I have something like this, right? So here I'm gonna say UID is an int. This is the thing here, and URL is that. Okay, so what I want to do is redirect to URL, and I'm sure there's a redirect here. No. So how does it work? FastAPI, nope. Ah. Redirect. Oh, here it is. Okay, redirect response. What? Okay. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, so I can say dot responses. So from FastAPI dot responses, import redirect response, and then here I can say response class, redirect response. So I can say return URL, but here, oh, okay, URL string. There you go. So what is gonna happen? So to do, get the UID. Oh, I already have it. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's where FastAPI is awesome. I already have the UID parsed. So I can just say save click, I guess, or something like that. User. Okay, there's nothing. So I'm going to say async def save click. And it's going to be UID int and URL string. And I'm going to say NDB, of course. Oh, and I can do it in the background. That's where it's get nice. So I guess what I'm gonna do is, perhaps I shouldn't do it here. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, because I have connect already, right? I can say def, let's do it here for now. Async def save click. I'm gonna have UID int, a URL string, and a DB, which is gonna be Prisma. So I have it here. I do not from utils import DB. From the DB import Prisma and connect. All right. So I get this, and what I'm gonna do is db.click.create data. Okay, how does it work? A click has a URL. So I'm gonna have URL. What else? Created at, it has a user ID. So I'm gonna say UID, and created at, I think, is already default now. And then the post ID, oh, that's gonna be tricky, but it's optional. Okay, cool. So I'm not gonna put it here. Okay, Where is the problem? It's just that. Okay. Is that all? Yeah, I think. Even gonna return that. And so, actually, what I'm gonna say is db equal connect. That's what I should do. Await, of course. Boom. Now I can create that, and I can say db.disconnect and return. Or I don't even need to return anything. And then here I can say background tasks is background tasks, and I can say background tasks dot add task, save click with UID and URL. So amazing. And then I can redirect. Now I can take this and say from service user, save click, and then I can go to user.py and say it here. Save click. There you go. And launching the background task, I have that. Finish setup process. Okay. Let me go back here. Delete that one. We run this. Alright. This is weird. I need to understand what's going on. Publish. No, it's the source. Post service. Just gonna do that. And here I'm just gonna comment all of that and say that how to create a Python type and dictionary value. Yeah. That's a long question. Okay. What is the class-based syntax? typed dict. Where is it? Okay. Typing extensions, and then you say movie, and then you can say that. Oh, let me try that. But you need, is it already there? Oh, type dict, yes. And then you can say post. Post. And then you can say all of that. So you can say ID is an int. By is a string. Kids is a list of int, and so on and so forth. URL is a string. Text is a string. Probably gonna have to say something like that. By kids URL text. Okay. Dead is a boolean, but it's optional. Deleted is also optional, and it's a bool. Yep. And then we have URL. We have type, which can be a union of story, job, comment, poll option. Can I do Python type hint union of values? Don't feel like it's possible yet. So I'm just gonna say string for now. What else do we need? Score. Score is an int. Time. Oops. Title is a string, and then text. Type URL. Okay, I think I have it all. Dead, deleted, URL, type, text, title, time, score, and I just missing the sentence after kids. Descendants. And I have it all. Cool. Right. And we have type safe posts. Okay. All right. Already. Oh, I can use enum. I know I'm wasting time, but I'm learning. From enum, import enum. And then here I could do something like enum of this. Is that the idea type? It's a list. Like so. No, because then you say token dot number, token dot operator. That's not what I want. Okay, forget about it. Let's stick to that for now. Okay, so anyway, just gonna close that, do this again. The job is running in the background. Cool. Email sent. Should receive it. There you go. The need to read. Ah, shoot. It looks great, but I've skipped API. Okay, let me check. Publish. Yes, because the redirect endpoint right now is that. Let me change that real quick. Env of my backend redirect endpoint is gonna be HTTP localhost 8000. Click. Okay, sounds great. Do I have to reload the server? I think yes. Hey, dev. Go back here. There you go. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna receive 2 of them. This is right. Oh, don't think this is gonna work. Is it? Yeah. Because I do need to let me see. Okay, so this URL thing, I'm gonna have to change that to encoded. So how do I do this? I think it's URL parse dot, what is it, quote? Is it just quote? Yep. I can just say that. But I don't know if this is gonna work. I think I'm gonna have to unquote it. But is this a thing? URL parse dot unquote. Yep, it's a thing. Alright, let's try. I need to remove all these. So quote is not enough. Python encode URL. Oh, I just need to say save. Really? So I can just say save. And it works. Oh. Ah, shoot. Wait. Why? Okay, I should probably unit test that instead of doing it all the time. Okay. So what is the where is it? Here. So I have that. I'm just gonna say app get test and dev test and return URL. So URL equal this. So here's what it looks like. Something like this. No, it's HTTP UID3. Okay. No, I can remove that as well. URL parse dot unquote URL. Okay. Of course, if I return this though, I'm gonna get unquote, not unquote, quote. I'm gonna get wasting my time here. Just gonna go here and say Python import URL lib.parse as URL parse. Is that correct? URL parse, yes. So then I'm gonna say URL equal this. Gonna remove that. HTTP this. Then I'm gonna say URL parse dot quote URL. Okay, and if I say save this, right, this is what I want. So why is it not working in publish? I did that. I did do URL parse dot quote URL save. Perhaps I have a latest one. No? Weird. I should. So let me see. Gosh. Okay. Activate. Make dev. That looks good. Alright. This is indeed what I should have. 404 not found. Oh, you did this in anyway. That's interesting. So does it mean I should remove the HTTP part, but there's still this slash here? Is it possible that this is a problem with... Look, there are ways I could do that, but I'm not sure I want to bother with this. So the idea could be to just pass in a UID and the ID of the post, and then getting it, and then redirecting. But it's gonna be slow, it's gonna be ugly. So I need to figure out what is going on here, because the URL has this things here. So you should not try to do that, but perhaps it is because I'm trying to parse the URL, and so it does that. FastAPI pass URL as parameters. Nope. This is what I want. Okay, cool. You can simply use the path converter to capture arbitrary paths as per style documentation. Path returns the rest of the path, including any additional. Oh, nice. Characters. Okay. Or full path. No way. Option 2, as like mentioned, as it turns out, you would need to encode it twice to work. That is no way. Option 3, since your endpoint seems to accept post requests. I like this one, so I'm gonna do this here. Full path. Okay, so you could say URL path, right? And so that would mean I don't even have to. I'm gonna encode it anyway. And I don't even think I'm gonna have to do that. Let's see. Okay. URL, and I want to print UID as well, just to see if I'm able to retrieve it. Yes. No way. It did work. Yes. Yes. So I have the UID, I have the URL. That's amazing. Amazing. Okay, so what I can do is, oh, fuck. I'm just thinking that we'll see later, but what I'm thinking is some blogs, for some reason, have something like this: posts, and then they have like post ID equal, or like item equal 13, 12. And so what I'm gonna have to do is like this 3, so it's gonna mess up everything. Or they'll have UTM stuff, and then I'm gonna add this, and it's gonna mess up everything. Perhaps I should try. So my thing is, first I'm gonna save that because I want to read it, and then I'm gonna do this. So localhost 8000 /click/http this. If I say example.com slash posts item 12, right? If I do this, what is going to happen? Exactly, unprocessable entity, right? But what if I parse that? And I say safe equal this. Oh. Okay. So what if I have that here? I'm gonna move this and that. Here I'm gonna have that. No way. So it does work. Cool. It does work. Okay, cool. Exit. Exit. Alright, we have it. It works. It's complete. I can do this now. Boom. The whole pipeline is ready. I just need these credentials. And there are a few other things to do. So let's look at our Excalidraw. So we've done the background task, the FastAPI stuff, and okay, so for clicks and signups, we've done that. Create a daily cron job. This is going to be the with a GitHub action. Deploy plus CI/CD workflow. Again, GitHub action. And then of course we want the recommendation algorithm with the word frequency. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next time. And yeah, nice. But perhaps I can already save my very first post. Actually, to this one, I'm interested. And I'm being redirected. That's nice. I want this one as well. Notes on Saudi Arabia. Cool. What do you mean? Okay. My laptop is freezing, so let's stop here. Commit all of that. Again, I've done a bad job of it, so I'm just gonna say fix db commands. expose or export DB connection. Okay, what did I do here? What should I do? Fix type hint for post. And what else? Fix link tracker. Fit add FastAPI backend endpoints. Alright, and the user thing is fix type hints. I'm just gonna say that. Cool. Alright. See you next time.